we're talking about Michael Stipe. So the surprising part about that chapter was I know everybody hates their voice. Everybody. I teach a podcast class, and that's the first thing I tell people is like, all right, you're going to open up the mic, you're going to talk, and you're going to hate what you sound like.
Right.
But that's what you deal with. Um, but they don't realize the power of their voice. And that was true with Michael Stipe until like 20 years into his career, which is bonkers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, it was so rewarding almost. I felt so good, after as I was going through it, I was kind of like, these people are lunatics. Like, what are you talking about? You've got them, when you're talking to Michael Stipe, you're like, what are you talking about? Your voice is incredible. But then as a whole, once you kind of like have the book in your hands and you're reading it as a whole, and you kind of see how many of your heroes hate their own voice, and it was just so liberating and beautiful. I felt so much better about it gave me freedom, now I can kind of like, I don't feel so alone,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
great because some people are really passionate about my voice, and I've always been like, you're so full of, I don't know, can I swear on your podcast? I don't know.
Yes.
I know. I mean, I
Yes.
feel like people are, I'm like, you're full of shit, but then they show up and they're so effusive when they come to the shows. But there's that self-loathing that a lot of singers have, where it's almost like you don't believe that they're being honest with you. And now after doing this book, I get it. I'm like, oh wow, it's such a natural thing for so many of us to hate our voices. So I'm happy. I'm happy that just that alone made me feel so much